Toyota's origins aren't in the auto world at all. They began with looms. In the late 1800s, Sakichi Toyoda, known as the Edison of Japan, invented an automatic weaving loom that revolutionized the textile industry. His invention was so important, the British textile company Platt Brothers purchased the patent. His son, Kiichiro Toyoda, took the money and invested it in a new vision: automobiles. In 1936, Toyota released its first passenger car, the Model AA. It was bulky, crude, and clearly inspired by American designs. But it marked the beginning. In 1937, Toyota Motor Company was officially born. But World War II changed everything. Japan's economy collapsed. Infrastructure was destroyed. Gasoline and steel were scarce. And yet, Toyota survived by focusing on trucks for military and utility use. The post-war years were tough. Japan was rebuilding from the ground up. Toyota was nearly bankrupt by 1950 and had to lay off a large portion of its workforce. But with help from the American occupation forces, Toyota learned about quality management and mass production systems. This is where things began to change. Toyota developed its own approach, the Toyota Production System, TPS, a combination of lean manufacturing, just-in-time delivery, and employee involvement. It emphasized Kosan, continuous improvement. Every worker could stop the production line if something didn't meet quality standards. This wasn't just revolutionary. It became a blueprint for manufacturing around the world. In 1966, Toyota introduced a car that would change its destiny, the Corolla. Affordable, compact, easy to maintain, and built like a tank. The Corolla wasn't flashy, but it was everything most people actually needed in a car. It became a global success. By the early 1970s, Toyota had expanded into America. And just in time, because the 1973 oil crisis hit. And suddenly, American buyers needed fuel-efficient alternatives to gas-guzzling sedans. Toyota offered exactly that. While Detroit struggled to adapt, Toyota's Corolla, Celica, and Corona were selling by the thousands. More than just fuel economy, buyers noticed something else. These cars just didn't break. Throughout the 1980s and 90s, Toyota focused obsessively on reliability and quality. It wasn't about gimmicks or flashy features. Toyota's philosophy was, build a car that will last a lifetime. They tested parts thousands of times. Components were over-engineered. Fit and finish were nearly perfect. While other companies were battling recalls and defects, Toyota quietly climbed to the top of consumer satisfaction rankings, JD Power lists, and resale value charts. In 1989, they raised the bar even higher. Toyota launched Lexus, its luxury brand, with the LS400, a car that rivaled the Mercedes S-Class in silence, comfort, and build quality, but cost nearly $20,000 less. Lexus showed that Toyota could beat the Germans at their own game, and all of it, from economy cars to luxury sedans, was grounded in the same principle: trust. As the world became more environmentally conscious, Toyota was again ahead of the curve. In 1997, it launched the Toyota Prius, the world's first mass-produced hybrid car. At the time, it seemed futuristic, even risky. But Toyota had a long-term vision, a cleaner future. The Prius became a global hit, especially in the US and Europe. It wasn't just a car. It was a statement of eco-awareness, innovation, and Toyota's ability to lead rather than follow. Toyota hybrids, from the Camry to the Highlander, became mainstream. And even today, Toyota sells more hybrids than any other automaker. But no legacy is without cracks. In 2009-2010, Toyota faced a major crisis. Reports of unintended acceleration triggered a massive recall, over 8 million vehicles. It was one of the largest in automotive history. Toyota's image was shaken. News outlets questioned its quality, lawsuits piled up. But unlike some automakers who deflect or hide, Toyota responded with transparency. CEO Aki Toyoda, grandson of the founder, personally apologized before Congress. Toyota doubled down on safety, restructured its quality controls, and rebuilt trust, car by car, customer by customer. The recovery was slow, but it was real. Today, Toyota is not just a car company. It's a symbol of reliability, of sustainability, of customer-first thinking. With models like the RAV4, Camry, Yaris, GR Supra, and the all-new Crown, Toyota continues to lead across every segment. Their hybrid lineup is unmatched. Their fuel cell Mirai is breaking ground. And now, with the bZ4X, Toyota enters the EV era, cautiously but confidently. Toyota isn't flashy, it isn't loud, but that's exactly why it's so trusted. In a world full of noise, Toyota quietly delivers, again and again. So what makes a car company the most trusted in the world? It's not just the cars, it's the people behind them, the philosophy behind them, the promises made and kept. That's the Toyota way. What's your Toyota story? Did you own one that lasted 20 years? Drop it in the comments. And if you want more legendary car brand stories, subscribe now. Next up, the rise and collapse of Pontiac GM's wildest ride. Thanks for watching.